Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you all the books that I plan on bringing with me for a conference slash semi-vacation trip to Chesapeake Bay. So when this video goes up, I will currently be, I apologize for that, my light in this room just went out, so we're just gonna have to deal with the change in lighting. But I will be attending, when this video goes up, I will be attending a conference in Chesapeake Bay, and they have an incredible pool, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get some reading done by the pool during my off hours for the conference. I can, walk along the river. I'll go visit the Atlantic on the other side of this little island. So I'm very much excited for this. And so I'm going to be there for 5 days. So I have 3 books here. One of them is in a audiobook format that I will be picking up in a couple days before I go from the library. But yeah, they're kind of all over the place in terms of genre. They're shorter too because I didn't want to bring like a mammoth book with me. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So first up, this is a book that I am currently reading right now, and this is a book that has been blowing me away. I've had to read it in small doses though because it is very difficult subject matter and I feel like sickened reading it. That's how you know it's very good. And it is The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. This follows a slave named Cora who works on a plantation in Georgia, and she gets approached by one of the other slaves who wants to try to escape up to the north, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I said, this one I've had to read in small doses. I've been reading like roughly 25 pages every day just because it is so, like, it is very realistic and sickening and upsetting and just horrendous that people could do this to other people. And yeah, it's just very interesting. Like I said, it's very sickening, but the writing in here is beautiful. This also was winner of the Pulitzer Prize, so it is a well-loved, critically well-received book, and I think this is a very important read. So like I said, because I've been reading this very in slow doses, I hope to plan to get this done, like the majority of this book done before I head out to Chesapeake Bay. That is currently the plan. So I may finish this before I head out, maybe not, but I'm still including it in here as well because this is the book that I'm currently reading and possibly will have with me along the way. Alright, so I apologize for the change in position. My battery light went on, so I've quickly plugged you guys in. So we just have failing light bulbs and batteries for this video right now, but this is the book that I placed on hold for the audiobook version from the library, so I'm going to be picking that up in a few days, hopefully before I go. And this is one that I've always heard that, like, when I've heard this recommended, everyone's like, oh, like, listen to the audiobook. I wish I could get the e-audiobook version, but that was already checked out, so I'll be having to listen to the CD in like 1 speed, which is fine. I'm going to be in the car for like 15 hours for a round trip, so I'll be able to finish it and enjoy like 5 more hours of music. And it is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've never read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book, but I've heard great things about it, and I decided, you know what, this will be a good one for me to dedicate to audiobook format, especially now that I have the time. But yeah, I've heard such great things about this one, and yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, she's a well-loved author on all social media platforms, so like I said, very excited to pick this one up, but I'm sure you guys already know about this. It says, Daisy is a girl coming of age in LA in the late 60s, sneaking into clubs on the Sunset Strip, sleeping with rock stars, and dreaming of singing at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Her voice is getting noticed, and she has the kind of heedless beauty that makes people do crazy things. Also getting noticed is the Six, a band led by the brooding Billy Doon. On the eve of their first tour, his girlfriend Camilla finds out she's pregnant, and with the pressure of impeding fatherhood and fame, Billy goes a little wild on the road. Daisy and Billy cross paths when a producer realizes that the key to supercharged success is to put the two together. What happens next will become a stuff of legend. And so what I remember from the descriptions of this and just looking at it now, it's kind of told from a documentary perspective. So you get like one character is saying this, and then it switches over to another character as well. So I think that's why everyone recommends the audiobooks for these. So yeah, I'm excited for this, and I think it's also going to be an Amazon Prime TV show with the guy who plays Finnick, who I just love. So I was like, you know what, I need to get this one read so that when that comes out, who knows when, I will be ready to read it. So like I said, I'm excited for this one. And lastly, this is also a very small book as well, and I'm really excited for this. My boyfriend read it and he recommended it to me, and it just sounds totally up my alley. I'm super excited, and it's also a standalone fantasy, which is really nice, and it is Nettle and Bone by Kingfischer, and this one just sounds super interesting. So it basically said, as the shy Covent-raised third-born daughter, she escaped the traditional fate of princesses, to be married away for the sake of an uncaring throne. But her sister wasn't so fortunate, and after years of silence, Mara is done watching her suffer at the hands of a powerful and abusive prince. Seeking help for her rescue mission, Mara is offered the tools she needs, but only if she complete 3 seemingly impossible tasks. Build a dog of bone, sew a cloak of nettles, capture moonlight in a jar. But as is the way in tales of princesses and witches, doing the impossible is only the beginning. Hero or not, and now joined by a disgraced ex-knight, a reluctant fairy godmother, and an enigmatic grave witch and her foul familiar, Mara might finally have the courage to save her sister and topple a throne. I think this one just sounds super interesting. Like I said, my boyfriend read it and he's like, oh, you would really like this, and it is very, very short. I think it is just under, yeah, like 250 pages, under 250 pages. So I thought this one would be a nice one just to have when I'm just hanging out by the pool, if I need a break in between this one. So yeah, I'm excited. This one, like I said, my boyfriend really liked it, so I'm expecting that I will like it as well. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what books you're currently reading right now and all of that fun stuff. But be prepared, I do have a vlog coming up next week for kind of my Chesapeake Bay experience and all that stuff, in between me giving a poster presentation and workshops and everything. So I do plan on kind of sightseeing in the area, so be prepared for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.